Hey everybody, this is Gus from Askewed Reviews, and it's Saturday, so you know what that means. It's a new episode of Cinema Society Saturday. Now, if you're not aware of what that is, I'm part of a group of horror talk creators that love horror movies. So, what we do is each week we are assigned a theme, we then partner up, and then give our partner a movie that fits within that theme, and then we review it. So, our theme for this week was In, On, or Underwater. And one of the two movies I was assigned was Dead Calm. My partner for this film was Ryan from Sinister Scripts Podcast. If you're not already following him, definitely go and do so. He's got some really amazing content. So, as I mentioned, the movie that I'm reviewing today is the 1989 film Dead Calm, directed by Philip Noyce. I was honestly pleasantly surprised that I had never seen this movie before. It's really good in my opinion. The story is interesting, it's got a lot of great adrenaline pumping moments, and the acting is also really good, which is no surprise as the three main characters in this are Nicole Kidman, Billy Zane, and Sam Neill. So here's the concept for this movie. We have a married couple played by Nicole Kidman and Sam Neill. Now, Kidman's character, unfortunately, was involved in a car accident that took the life of their son. To try and get away from the tragedy and everything, both Sam Neill and Nicole Kidman's characters are now out on the open ocean, just trying to get away from people and just kind of be able to relax and just not have to think about anything. So one day, as they're out on the water, they happen to notice that there's a ship drifting by. And as they look more carefully, they see that there's a man in a dinghy headed straight towards them. This man is played by Billy Zane, and he comes aboard and seems a bit panicked. As he begins to explain his story, we find out that the rest of the people on the ship are no longer alive as they seem to have died from some sort of food poisoning. Now, as Billy Zane's character begins to kind of rest off all of this exertion that he's had from making his way over here, Sam Neill's character decides to go and check out the ship to see if he can confirm the story because he doesn't fully trust it. And as he finds out, there is a lot more to Billy Zane's character that is a lot creepier. But by the time he realizes this, Zane has now taken over the ship, has left Sam Neill's character all to his lonesome, and has taken his wife, Nicole Kidman, with him. So, as I mentioned, there are some really good high tension moments in this. I do have a big warning for everyone out there. There definitely is some SA in this. But one of the things that I very much enjoyed about this movie is Nicole Kidman comes off as a badass in this. Honestly, wait till the end. There is quite a bit that she gets to do here to really be the hero of the story. So, for me on my scale, I'm going to give this one a 4 out of 5. If you haven't seen it before, I definitely recommend checking it out. It's currently streaming for free on both AMC Plus and Shudder. And of course, as I mentioned originally, if you're not doing so, definitely go and follow Ryan at Sinister Scripts Podcast. Really good stuff to watch. He recently did a whole advent calendar of horror movies for Christmas time. Definitely check that stuff out. And of course, one of the biggest reasons you should go and follow Ryan is you can check out the movie that I gave him to review. And that film would be Deep Rising. I hope you enjoyed this episode of Cinema Society Saturday, and keep an eye out as either later on today or tomorrow I'll put out my second review that I'm doing this week. Now, lastly, if you'd like to see what all the other people involved with Cinema Society Saturday have done, just check out the hashtag Cinema Society Saturday.